Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most surprising developments in modern military aviation. The F-22 Raptor, a fighter jet that first flew in the 1990s, is being pushed so far beyond its original design that many experts say it now blurs the line between 5th generation and 6th generation fighters. This upgraded version is often referred to as the Super Raptor, and what's happening behind the scenes is nothing short of remarkable. For years, the F-22 was considered untouchable. It was the world's first operational 5th-generation fighter, combining stealth, supercruise, extreme agility, and sensor fusion in a way no aircraft had ever done before. Even today, more than 2 decades later, many pilots still consider it the most dominant air-to-air fighter ever built. However, time does not stand still. New threats are emerging, rival nations are developing advanced fighters, and technology is evolving at an incredible pace. Instead of retiring the F-22 or replacing it immediately, the United States has chosen a different path. That path is a deep, aggressive, and highly classified upgrade program. The idea behind the Super Raptor is simple but bold. Take an already legendary aircraft and push its capabilities to the absolute limit using modern technology. This does not mean a small software patch or a minor sensor improvement. We are talking about major changes that redefine what the F-22 can do in the air and in combat. One of the most important areas of upgrade is avionics. The original F-22 was revolutionary for its time, but its computers were built using 1990s technology. Today's processing power is vastly superior. The Super Raptor receives new mission computers that are faster, more flexible, and capable of handling enormous amounts of data in real time. This increased computing power allows the aircraft to process sensor information more efficiently. Radar, infrared sensors, electronic warfare systems, and off-board data sources can all be fused together into a clearer and more detailed picture of the battlefield. The pilot sees threats sooner and reacts faster than ever before. Another major leap comes from the radar. The F-22 already uses one of the most powerful AESA radars in the world, but newer radar technologies are even more advanced. Upgrades include improved range, better resolution, and enhanced resistance to enemy jamming. This means the Super Raptor can detect stealthy targets at longer distances. What makes this especially important is the changing nature of air combat. Future battles will not just involve traditional fighters. They will include stealth drones, hypersonic weapons, and electronic attack platforms. The upgraded radar helps the F-22 remain effective in this increasingly complex environment. Electronic warfare is another area where the Super Raptor begins to feel like a 6th-generation fighter. Instead of relying only on stealth to avoid detection, the upgraded F-22 can actively disrupt enemy sensors and communications. This gives it both defensive and offensive electronic warfare capabilities. By jamming enemy radars or feeding them false information, the Super Raptor can effectively blind opponents before they even realize they are under attack. This level of electronic dominance is a key feature often associated with future 6th-generation designs. Stealth itself is also being improved. While the F-22 was already extremely stealthy, advances in materials science have led to better radar-absorbent coatings. These new coatings are more durable, require less maintenance, and offer improved performance across a wider range of frequencies. This matters because modern air defense systems are constantly evolving. New radars operate on different wavelengths and use advanced signal processing. The Super Raptor's enhanced stealth helps it remain difficult to detect even against the latest systems. Weapons integration is another area where the upgrades are dramatic. The original F-22 was designed primarily for air superiority, with a limited focus on ground attack. The Super Raptor expands its mission set significantly. New air-to-air missiles with longer range and better guidance are being integrated. These weapons allow the F-22 to engage targets from farther away, reducing the risk to the aircraft. Combined with improved sensors, this makes the Super Raptor an even more lethal hunter in the skies. On the air-to-ground side, the upgrades allow the F-22 to carry more advanced precision-guided munitions. This gives it greater flexibility in contested environments where stealth and speed are critical. It can strike high-value targets while remaining difficult to track or intercept. One of the most futuristic elements of the Super Raptor concept is manned-unmanned teaming. The upgraded F-22 is being prepared to operate alongside loyal wingman drones. These drones can scout ahead, carry extra weapons, or perform electronic attack missions. This fundamentally changes how air combat works. Instead of one aircraft acting alone, the Super Raptor becomes the command center of a small aerial network. The pilot controls or coordinates multiple assets, greatly extending reach and survivability. This concept is a cornerstone of sixth-generation fighter programs around the world. By integrating it into the F-22, the aircraft steps firmly into the future of air warfare. Communication upgrades are also critical. Modern battles require secure, high-speed data links. The Super Raptor receives improved networking capabilities that allow it to share information seamlessly with other aircraft, ground forces, and space-based assets. This connectivity turns the F-22 into more than just a fighter. It becomes a key node in a larger combat system. Information flows faster, decisions are made quicker, and the entire force becomes more effective. Another subtle but important upgrade involves software architecture. The original F-22 was difficult to update because its software was not designed with rapid modernization in mind. The Super Raptor introduces a more open and modular software approach. This means future upgrades can be added more easily. New sensors, weapons, or capabilities can be integrated without redesigning the entire system. This adaptability is another hallmark of sixth-generation thinking. The engine is also receiving attention. The F-22's engines already provide super cruise and incredible thrust, but improvements in materials and control systems can enhance performance and efficiency. Better thermal management also supports advanced electronics and potential future weapons. Speaking of future weapons, there is ongoing discussion about directed energy systems. While details remain classified, the Super Raptor is believed to be preparing for the integration of high-powered lasers or other advanced defensive systems. These systems could be used to defeat incoming missiles or disable enemy sensors. If fully realized, this would place the F-22 squarely in territory once reserved for next-generation aircraft concepts. Another factor that blurs the generational line is operational doctrine. The way the Super Raptor is expected to fight is very different from how the original F-22 was used. Instead of simply dominating dogfights, it plays a broader strategic role. It acts as a stealthy forward sensor, a battlefield coordinator, and a precision strike platform. This multi-role, system of systems approach is exactly what sixth-generation programs aim to achieve. Cost and practicality also play a role in this upgrade strategy. Building an entirely new fighter from scratch takes decades and enormous investment. By upgrading the F-22, the United States leverages an existing platform with proven performance. This approach provides near-term capability while next-generation fighters are still in development. It ensures air dominance is maintained during a critical transition period. There is also an element of strategic messaging. The Super Raptor sends a clear signal to potential adversaries that the F-22 is not obsolete. Instead, it is evolving and remaining relevant against the most advanced threats. This can influence how other nations plan their own aircraft and air defense systems. The presence of an upgraded F-22 complicates enemy calculations and raises the bar for competition. Despite all these upgrades, the Super Raptor still retains the qualities that made the original aircraft legendary. Its agility, speed, and pilot-focused design remain core strengths. The upgrades simply amplify these advantages. Pilots benefit from better situational awareness, reduced workload, and more options in combat. This combination of human skill and advanced technology is what truly defines air superiority. Some critics argue that investing so heavily in an older airframe is risky. However, the structural integrity of the F-22 remains strong, and careful life extension programs ensure safety and reliability. When combined with cutting-edge systems, the airframe becomes a platform that feels new again. It is a reminder that innovation is not always about starting from zero. In many ways, the Super Raptor represents a bridge between generations. It incorporates sixth-generation ideas while still being rooted in a